Welcome to today's Camino segment. When it comes to honoring different cultures, it is safe to say that most people turn to food and music to help teach traditions, really important ones. But this morning, we are taking time to highlight another major aspect of cultural celebrations, fashion. Yes, joining me now today to share more about the cultural impact, but also a special event that you guys were just sharing with me. It is so exciting. But first, let's introduce you to Paulette Tate and Norberto Mohardin. Thank you so much for being here, both of you. Very exciting.
Thank you.
Okay, so before we get into your really cool event that we were just chatting about in the break, talk to me about the role of fashion when it comes to how it impacts culture.
Well, I think that this particular event really does a great job of bringing all different kinds of culture together. Culture for the Latino community is represented in a lot of different ways. In fact, there's 26 different Spanish-speaking countries that bring their heritage and their history together, and we all come under that same umbrella of Latino.
Yeah, that is beautiful. Okay, talk to me about this event that we were chatting about in the break, because it sounds not only important for the cultural reasons, but just for fashion, right? I was telling you about my 9-year-old daughter who wants to become a fashion designer.
Yes.
These are the moments.
Yeah. This is an event that was created to unite our Colorado community. Colorado has such a beautiful, culturally wise.
Is this footage from earlier?
Yes,
this is fantastic.
Yes, that's
Look
what
at
it
this.
is. It's beautiful.
Move over, New York Fashion Week. Here comes Latin Fashion Week,
Trust me,
everybody.
we have the longest runways. This year is 150 feet long runways.
Okay.
We're very well known because of that. New York knows who we are.
Yes!
And definitely, you know, what we try to do is to celebrate culture here and to learn from each other, not only on the food, but on the fashion also. You know, for some people, the indigenous is a costume. And no, it's not a costume. It's the way that they dress every day.
Yeah.
And there's indigenous all over the world. And I think we need to respect that and not to appropriate as a costume. No, it's fashion. And that's what this is all about. Every year you learn from every single designer. We bring designers from different countries. This year it will be Colombia, Venezuela, Puerto Rico, Mexico, and Peru, which they bring beautiful fashion, but they bring education to our new upcoming designers from Colorado.
Wow, our Colorado designers are so lucky to have you
Yes.
guys. How did this even come to light?
Well, and it came to light actually because Norberto and his family put this fashion show together. Norberto has been in the industry for many years.
Yeah, for me, I've been here 30 years, and I've been always in the hair industry and in the fashion industry.
You do have good hair.
But you know what? Thank you. But you know, it's not easy. It's not easy. Culturally wise, at the time, it was a specific way of looking as a model. They will even tell you what can you put on the runway. If they were not selected, you don't put your collection.
Very European, right?
So, yeah, and but now this inspired me, you know, to bring something new for the future, because I didn't want other kids to go to what I went through, you know. And now Latin Fashion Week is a space where you can be yourself, create, and you have a share on the table, like we say.
Norberto, that is beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, I think, you know, people have to remember in fashion, in many different industries, of course, you know, you have marginalized communities who don't have representation and they don't have the opportunities. And for you to create and pave your own path, not only for yourself, but for other people and future designers, I mean, that is remarkable.
Yes,
And it's not just designers. There's an entire creative industry behind fashion. There are people who do hairstyling. There are people who do lighting. There are people who do makeup or photography. It's an entire industry behind it. And there's an opportunity for them to learn all of those things during this Latin Fashion Week because they offer training classes.
Yeah, we give them the programs, we give them the tools, and not necessarily for people, you know, that they think they're going to spend so much money. No, all my collections at the end of the show are done recycle. That means some collections are made like what you saw. They're made out of corn husk. This collection is all recycled, but it's hand painted. And I'm collaborating with 30 people that they meet and they knit. just for them to get away for thinking, oh, I'm too old, I don't do nothing. So that program is to make them feel good. Mental health, I think, is a very good issue that we need to touch right now. And these classes for them, they've been so good. So when I told them that they were going to be in the runway,
What'd they
imagine,
say?
oh no, some of them, they were even crying, they cannot believe it. So right now, when I'm putting the pieces together, I bring them to my studio and I say, look what we're doing with your art. So I get chills because I think that's what it is, gathering them and thank them. We need to teach our new generation to be thankful to these generations that are almost gone. Those are the people we need to learn from them. So this year is honoring literally in Latin Fashion Week all of our mentors. Who was there for you? So this year you will see pictures all over of, for example, Paul Garcia, Steve Trujillo from El Salon, Charlie Price. He's still alive and he needs to be honored.
Amen.
Mona Lucero, she's an icon and a person that started the fashion industry here, the fashion shows. So all those people, they need to be recognized for our new generations to know what they went through and how lucky they are to have all of us that we're fighting for them.
Well said. We are out of time, but really quickly, I do want people to know, how do they be a part of this? How do they attend? Give us all the details.
Well, it's the 30th of August.
I'll be there.
Yes. And the show starts at 5 to 9. And please come and celebrate and taste food from different countries and enjoy and meet the right people there.
And it says right there, Denver Performing Arts Complex. Yes, final thought, we got to go.
And bring your best. This year, the theme is maximalism.
Be who you are.
Be
Be who you are, yes.
Yes. Thank you so much, Paulette.
Thank you.
Roberto, wonderful
pleasure.
work. Thank you.